The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek Hybrid is here to redefine what a small hybrid crossover can be. Already known as a versatile and rugged vehicle, the Crosstrek is now taking a big step forward with a brand new hybrid model set to arrive in late 2025 as part of the 2026 lineup. This is not Subaru's first attempt at a hybrid Crosstrek, but it is shaping up to be the best yet. The first Crosstrek Hybrid, launched in 2014, offered only minor fuel savings and was eventually discontinued. The second version, introduced in 2019, was a plug-in hybrid that struggled due to high pricing, limited cargo space, and lackluster performance. But now, Subaru has completely re-engineered the hybrid system, promising improved efficiency, better power, and none of the issues that plagued earlier models. Visually, the 2026 Crosstrek Hybrid looks almost identical to the standard version. The key differences are hybrid-specific badging, unique 18-inch alloy wheels, and two new exterior colors. Underneath, however, lies a completely new hybrid powertrain that is also shared with the upcoming 2025 Forester Hybrid. This new setup pairs a 2.5-liter horizontally opposed four-cylinder engine with two electric motors and a 1.1 kilowatt-hour battery. Together, they produce a combined 194 horsepower, which is 12 more than the regular Crosstrek. The torque-rich electric motor provides quick acceleration and smooth performance, while the hybrid components are seamlessly integrated into Subaru's signature symmetrical all-wheel drive system. Unlike competitors that rely on electric motors to drive the rear wheels, Subaru uses mechanical connections for better traction and stability. The Crosstrek Hybrid retains 8.7 inches of ground clearance and solid approach and departure angles, making it one of the most capable off-road hybrid crossovers available. Compared to other hybrids in this size class, such as the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid and Kia Niro, the Crosstrek stands out with more adventurous capabilities and a stronger all-wheel drive system. At the same time, it remains more fuel-efficient than off-road alternatives like the Ford Bronco Sport and Jeep Compass Trailhawk. Subaru has not yet revealed official fuel economy figures, but early estimates from Japan suggest about a 20% improvement over the gas-only model. That could mean a combined fuel economy of around 35 miles per gallon, compared to 29 miles per gallon from the standard Crosstrek with the 2.5-liter engine. Cargo space remains practical, with 18.6 cubic feet behind the rear seats and 54.6 cubic feet when they are folded flat. The interior is also familiar, offering comfortable seats and enough rear legroom for taller passengers. New for the hybrid is a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and added hybrid-related information on the 11.6-inch central touchscreen. Trim levels have not been officially confirmed, but Subaru is expected to offer the Crosstrek Hybrid in premium, sport, and limited trims. The Wilderness version will likely remain gas-only. The 2026 Subaru Crosstrek Hybrid blends efficiency, capability, and comfort in a way few competitors can match. Expect it to arrive in dealerships by the end of 2025. The 2026 Honda CR-V is getting ready to make a big impact in the world of compact sport utility vehicles. As one of Honda's most trusted models, the CR-V has built a strong reputation for comfort, reliability, and everyday practicality. While the current generation launched in 2023 already offers a well-rounded experience, the upcoming update focuses on improvements in key areas, including styling, technology, and a brand new trail sport model. One of the most exciting additions for 2026 is the introduction of the CR-V Trail Sport. This new version is designed for light off-road adventures and will bring a tougher, more rugged look to the CR-V family. Based on what Honda has done with other Trail Sport versions like the Passport and Pilot, the CR-V Trail Sport is expected to feature all-terrain tires, higher ground clearance, and a specially tuned suspension system. These upgrades will help it handle rougher roads and weekend getaways with greater confidence. Honda has confirmed that the Trail Sport will be offered exclusively with the hybrid powertrain, giving buyers a balance of performance and efficiency. Speaking of performance, the 2026 CR-V will continue to offer both gasoline and hybrid engine options. The hybrid will likely remain the stronger choice, delivering more horsepower and torque compared to the standard gasoline model. Currently, The hybrid version produces 204 horsepower and 247 pound-feet of torque, while the gasoline model delivers 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque. The hybrid also provides superior fuel economy, offering up to 43 miles per gallon in the city and 36 miles per gallon on the highway. In comparison, the gasoline version achieves around 28 miles per gallon in the city and 34 miles per gallon on the highway. Technology improvements are also expected. The current CR-V comes with 8-inch and 9-inch touchscreen displays, but the 2026 update may introduce even larger screens for a more modern feel. The digital driver display, now at 7 inches, could be replaced with a bigger and more advanced version that shows driving information more clearly. Features like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will continue to be available, and wireless connectivity is expected to be offered on more trim levels for easier use. Safety will remain a strong focus for Honda. The 2025 CR-V received a 5-star overall rating from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and was named a top safety pick by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. However, it showed some room for improvement in the updated moderate overlap front crash test. It is expected that Honda will make structural changes to the 2026 model to further improve crash protection and overall safety. The CR-V continues to be a huge success for Honda. In 2024 alone, over 402,000 units were sold in the United States, marking an 11% increase from the previous year. Building on this momentum, Honda is also preparing updates for the smaller HR-V and plans to reintroduce the Honda Prelude as a hybrid coupe by the end of 2025. As the launch of the 2026 Honda CR-V approaches, the improvements in design, performance, and technology are set to make it one of the most attractive compact sport utility vehicles available, perfect for both daily life and weekend adventures. The 2026 Volvo XC90 is here, and although it might look familiar, the updates bring meaningful improvements in technology, comfort, and overall refinement. As Volvo's largest and most family-friendly vehicle, the XC90 remains a 3-row luxury SUV that stands strong against competitors like the Audi Q7 and Mercedes-Benz GLS. Despite being the oldest model in Volvo's American lineup, it continues to sell well, and now it is even better. The 2026 XC90 comes standard with all-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic transmission. Under the hood, all models use a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. The base version, called B5, produces 247 horsepower and 266 pound-feet of torque. Next up is the B6, which increases power to 295 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, thanks to a combination of supercharging and turbocharging. It is noticeably quicker than the base version, reaching 60 miles per hour in an estimated 6.4 seconds. The highlight, however, is the T8 plug-in hybrid. This model pairs the twin-charged engine with electric motors and an 18.8 kilowatt-hour battery. It produces an impressive 455 horsepower and 523 pound-feet of torque, accelerating to 60 miles per hour in just 5.1 seconds. Even more impressive, it can travel up to 32 miles on electricity alone. Volvo has made subtle but effective changes to the ride quality. The new standard suspension includes frequency-selective damping, which adjusts to the road in real time. The result is a more comfortable and composed ride, especially noticeable on long drives or uneven roads. Inside, the XC90 continues to shine. The cabin features Scandinavian design influences, with creative materials and light wood accents. The B5 model includes a high-quality synthetic fabric that even comes in blue, offering a unique and luxurious feel. For those who prefer something more traditional, the T8 offers soft Nappa leather that looks and feels upscale. Volvo also focused on reducing cabin noise by adding insulation, borrowing techniques from the electric X90. This results in a quieter and more relaxing driving experience. The updated infotainment system is another standout feature. The new 11.2-inch display is clearer, faster, and easier to use. The layout is simpler, with quicker access to essential tools like Google Maps and the voice assistant. It also supports wireless Apple CarPlay and apps from the Google Play Store, making it much more user-friendly. Safety features remain a strong point for the XC90. Pilot Assist helps manage highway driving by keeping the vehicle centered and adjusting speed based on traffic. While it does not yet include the lidar technology seen in newer Volvo models, it still provides solid driver assistance. Pricing for the refreshed XC90 starts at $59,745, including destination charges. That is a modest increase, considering the upgrades in tech and comfort. With multiple trims available and the T8 Ultra topping the range at just over $81,000, the 2026 Volvo XC90 continues to be a smart and stylish choice for families. The 2026 Alfa Romeo Stelvio is officially coming to the United States. Alfa Romeo has confirmed that the all-new version of this luxury SUV will begin arriving at U.S. dealerships in 2026. This next-generation model will replace the current Stelvio, which has been in production since 2017. Until then, fans of the brand will still have access to the existing Stelvio and its sibling, the Giulia, throughout 2026. This announcement follows earlier rumors and a leaked internal document suggesting that production of the gasoline-powered versions would end by the summer. In response, Alfa Romeo North America clarified that both the Stelvio and Giulia with their 2.0-liter gasoline engines will remain available in the United States through the 2026 calendar year. While the current models continue to be sold, Alfa Romeo is preparing for a major shift. The next-generation Stelvio and Giulia will be built on the new STLA large platform. This multi-energy architecture allows for both hybrid and fully electric powertrains, marking a new chapter in Alfa Romeo's journey toward electrification. Production for the new Stelvio aimed at the North American market will begin in 2026. The next-generation Giulia will follow shortly after. Both vehicles are designed to offer a modern driving experience, combining Italian style with the latest in electric and hybrid technology. The vehicles will also feature the STLA Brain electronic system, which promises to boost their performance, connectivity, and overall driving intelligence. Recently, the first spy photos of the next-generation Stelvio have surfaced, showing a heavily camouflaged prototype with a completely redesigned body. Although many details remain hidden, Alfa Romeo CEO Santo Facili confirmed that the all-new Stelvio will be officially revealed later in 2025. As for the Giulia, it is expected to debut sometime in 2026, with reports suggesting it might evolve from a traditional sedan into a more crossover-style fastback shape. This change could help attract a wider range of buyers looking for both performance and practicality. Design-wise, both the upcoming Stelvio and Giulia are likely to draw inspiration from the recently unveiled Alfa Romeo Jr. This new design direction will bring a sharper and more futuristic appearance, while still maintaining the brand's signature sporty feel. When they launch, the new Stelvio and Giulia will face off against well-known competitors. These include gasoline-powered vehicles like the BMW 3 Series and BMW X3, as well as newer electric models such as the Neue Klasse 3 sedan and i3 SUV. Other rivals from Mercedes-Benz and Audi will also be part of the competitive landscape. Alfa Romeo's upcoming models reflect a growing commitment to offer premium vehicles that meet the evolving needs of drivers in North America and beyond. Whether it is the final chapter for their gasoline engines or the beginning of their electric future, the Stelvio and Giulia are ready to define a new era for the brand. The 2026 Mazda CX-5 has been seen undergoing testing, signaling the arrival of a brand new generation. This all-new model blends modern technology with the familiar qualities that have made the CX-5 a favorite among drivers around the world. Although it keeps its recognizable shape, Mazda has introduced significant updates, including a fully in-house developed hybrid powertrain. From the outside, the prototype still looks familiar, with proportions that resemble the current model. However, it is heavily covered in camouflage, which shows that Mazda is still refining its final design. The shape of the rear pillar, in particular, may not be final, as manufacturers often use tricks to hide the true look of a car during early testing. At the front, the 2026 CX-5 features slim headlights and a wide grille, giving it a fresh yet refined appearance. This design follows Mazda's approach of combining elegance with practicality. It offers a confident road presence without sacrificing everyday usability. One of the most important changes in this new generation is Mazda's decision to simplify its model lineup. The company plans to reduce the number of specifications by about 60%. This move aims to make it easier for buyers to choose the right version without facing too many complex options, and the strategy will be applied across the full Mazda range. A major highlight of the new CX-5 is the introduction of a new hybrid powertrain. Unlike the Mazda CX-50, which uses technology from Toyota, this system is developed entirely by Mazda. It reflects the company's commitment to clean and efficient driving while responding to the global demand for lower emissions and better fuel economy. Under the hood, the next generation CX-5 is expected to feature the Skyactiv Z four-cylinder engine. This engine is designed to meet strict environmental standards in markets such as Europe and the United States. It uses advanced combustion technology to improve thermal efficiency and performance while reducing fuel use and harmful emissions. Today's Mazda CX-5 is offered with various engines depending on the market, including naturally aspirated and turbocharged four-cylinder petrol engines, along with mild hybrid versions in some regions. The arrival of the Skyactiv Z marks a major step forward. It is set to replace Mazda's current Skyactiv G and Skyactiv X engines, offering more power and better efficiency. Mazda has confirmed that the new CX-5 will launch in different markets between 2025 and 2027. Even with the Mazda CX-50 available in some regions, the CX-5 remains a key part of Mazda's global portfolio. In 2023, over 22,000 units were sold in Australia alone, making it the third best-selling mid-size sport utility vehicle in the country. The current generation of the CX-5 has been around since 2016, though its platform dates back to 2012. Over the years, Mazda has improved the model to stay competitive. With a new engine and hybrid technology, the 2026 CX-5 continues this legacy, bringing fresh innovation while keeping the strengths that drivers around the world love.